Let's talk about multiplying binomials. To multiply two binomials together, we will use an acronym FUL to help us do it. FUL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. When we multiply two binomials together, like the two that are here, we'll first multiply together the first terms in each set of parentheses that are here in red. X times x makes x squared. Next, we'll multiply the outside terms. That's the x that is here and the 3 that is there. 3 times x makes 3x. Next, the inside things. 2 times x makes 2x. And then finally, we'll multiply the last things. 2 times 3 makes 6. Now, notice for this one, we've got some like terms here that can be combined. 3x and 2x add up to be 5x. So our final product is x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now, as we do this multiplication, let's notice some things here about the signs. When we've got same signs in the parentheses, here we had a positive and also here a positive. If the signs are the same, then we end up with a positive at the back. When you multiply a positive 2 with a positive 2, the result is a positive 6. Whatever that sign is that was in each of the binomials, that will be the sign that goes in the middle of our product. We had a positive here, a positive there, and we ended up with a positive in the middle. If we have same signs, but both things are negative, we're going to get a positive at the back, but since they are the same and both negative, this time we have a negative in the middle. Let's go ahead and FUL this one out. The first one's x times x makes x squared. The outside, x times negative 5 is minus 5x. The inside, negative 2 times x is minus 2x. And then the last, negative 2 times negative 5 makes a positive 10. Again, we've got some like terms that can be put together. Minus 5x minus 2x gives us minus 7x. Now, we would like to get where we can go directly from the problem straight to our answer doing this middle step in our head. It's not so hard to do because we know x times x was going to give me x squared. And then thinking about the back, the last term, minus 2 times minus 5 gives us plus 10. Those things were going to be the same regardless of whether we did it on this step or if we jump right to the end. When we try to jump right to the end, the only part really that we have to do in our head is the OI part of the FULing. The outside things, minus 5 times x, and the inside things, minus 2 times x. Minus 5x minus 2x gives me minus 7x, so we can do that part in our head, and that'll help us as we start to unmultiply later, which is called factoring. Remember that if the signs are the same in our parentheses, we'll get a positive at the back in our answer. If the signs are the same, whatever that sign is, that's going to be in the middle of our answer. When we had positives, we got a positive in the middle. When we had negatives, we got a negative in the middle. Well, what about if the signs are different? When the signs are different, we're going to get a negative at the back, and the sign of the larger product, when you compare outside and inside things, that's what's going to go in the middle. Let's look at how that works with this one. If we do first ones, x times x, we get x squared. On the outside, x times negative 5 is minus 5x. On the inside, 2 times x is positive 2x. And then the last, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Notice that it's a negative 10 where our signs were different in the parentheses. And here in the middle, minus 5x plus 2x ends up being minus 3x. It was a minus 3x because minus 5x has a larger magnitude than positive 2x, so we took the sign of that minus 5x. Now, again, we'd like to be able to do this in our head. X times x, the first one's is x squared. On the outside, x times negative 5 is minus 5x. Let's keep that in our head. 2 times x is plus 2x. So minus 5x plus 2x gives me negative 3x. And then positive 2 times negative 5 gives us negative 10. Can we do this one jumping straight to the answer? Let's see. X times x made x squared. On the outside, I'm going to have 6x. On the inside is minus 2x. 6x minus 2x is positive 4x. And then minus 2 times 6 gives me minus 12. Notice with different signs in our parentheses, we ended up with a negative at the back. The larger product was 6x, so we took the sign of the 6x, which was positive. When you are multiplying two binomials together, full, first, outside, inside, last. If the signs are the same, whether it's two positives or two negatives makes no difference. You get a positive at the back, and whatever that sign is the sign that's in the middle. If the signs are different, you'll get a negative at the back, and the middle term is based on the larger product comparing outside and inside.